The cattle are lowing, the baby awakes, but little Lord Jesus, no crying he makes. I love thee, Lord Jesus, look down from the sky and stay by my cradle till morning is nigh. Be near me, Lord Jesus, I ask thee to stay close by me forever and ever, I pray. Bless all the dear children in thy tender care, and fit us for heaven to live with thee there. The snow is falling and the cold wind is blowing hard. I'm locked inside tonight, but my heart is somewhere else. I'm thinking of you, babe, and all your crazy ways. I miss you more right now. It must be these holidays. You know you're my everything, the only present I want. And oh, what I give to be with you under the mistletoe. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I got you on my mind. Merry Christmas from a distance. I wish you were here tonight. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I got you on my mind. Merry Christmas from a distance. I wish you were here tonight. Oh, what I give to have you here, my dear. We could sing and laugh about our wonderful year. I can see it now, yeah, your lips stained from the wine. And that sweet smile you have, your hand in mine. You know you're my everything, the only present I want. Oh, what I give to be with you under the mistletoe. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. I got you on my mind. Merry Christmas from a distance. I wish you were here tonight. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I got you on my mind. Merry Christmas from a distance. I wish you were here tonight. I'm dreaming you home for the holidays. I'm dreaming you home right now. I'm dreaming you home because you're all I really want. I'm dreaming you home tonight. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I got you on my mind. Merry Christmas from a distance. I wish you were here tonight. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I got you on my mind. Merry Christmas from a distance. I wish you were here tonight. Merry Christmas, Merry Christmas. Yeah, I got you on my mind. Merry Christmas from a distance. I wish you were here tonight.
Would you like coffee or tea? Americano or espresso? I don't know how I can espresso all my feels. We can take in the sun. I think it'd be fun, even if it rains tomorrow. We're not so weak. So
Your special day is here at last. This year has gone too fast. We've heard it's true, it won't be long. We're here to sing your birthday song. Got no worries, got no blues. Get up, put on your dancing shoes. We'll bake a cake, 'cause we can't wait. We can't wait to celebrate with you. Because today's your day. We're so happy to say, we're so happy that you were born. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Today's your day. We're so happy to say, we're so happy that you were born. Hooray, hooray, hooray. Of all the days we won't forget to celebrate your best year yet. With fun and joy, smiles and laughter, wish you happy ever after. Got no worries, got no blues. Get up, put on your dancing shoes. We'll bake a cake, 'cause we can't wait. We can't wait to celebrate, it's true. Because today's your day. We're so happy to say, we're so happy that you were born. Hooray, hooray.